I'll get to football, but obviously this weekend you made a big verbal commit to UNI, or at least that's what's out there. Kind of what went into that decision to choose wrestling over football, even though you're pretty much good at both sports. Yep, go
All
ahead.
right. Well, the past summer I went out to Fargo, North Dakota, and wrestled in the junior nationals for freestyle and Greco, and I placed in both against the top kids in the nation. And I don't know, that was probably the deciding factor that I was probably going to wrestle, because if I could compete with the top kids in the nation, I'd like to compete in college and with the top kids in the nation also.
And then UNI itself, I know you had some other options too. Kind of what made you think UNI was the perfect fit?
Well, I went on a couple of visits. I went out to Nebraska on a visit. I liked it out there. Really nice facilities, really nice coaches. Went up to Iowa, same thing, but up at UNI, I just had a great fit up there. I knew the guys. They welcomed me in pretty well, and it just felt right.
And then you mentioned Nebraska. What were the other schools that you chose UNI over?
Uh, Iowa State and Purdue also.
Okay, so then sort of having that choice of choosing wrestling, knowing that you could compete at that level, was there any thought to maybe try to two-sport it at all, or?
Well, my parents and I talked about it, but it would be tough with school and stuff, doing two sports. So we just stuck to one, because one's tough enough in college. So education's more important than sports in college.
Yeah, I kind of seems like you're sort of more of a quieter kid. Kind of don't necessarily like the spotlight, but you've already had the rushing kind of spotlight, and then obviously last year winning state title, everyone's eyes are on you there. But now you got the colleges there too. Kind of, what's it all been like for you with this whole experience of having even more exposure?
It's a pretty cool feeling to have, but I have to thank the people around me that's helped me get me all the way through this process. Like my parents, they've helped me all the way. They've taken me places to make me be able to even be at this height of athleticness. Then my coaches, who's coached my ways through where I am today.